I have EMS check you out. All right.
Yeah, she means it. She got a gash on her fucking face.
So what happened?
We were arguing and she decided to come in my tent and just start flipping out on me after I walked away down there.
Right.
And she comes in.
Ain't nobody talking about me, Mom.
Who else is in there?
Oh, his mother-in-law, who is early stages of dementia and in a wheelchair. She...
Any weapons? Guns or anything?
You got no weapons and you ain't searching me.
What's your name?
Yeah.
I didn't ask to search you.
No.
I'm asking if there's any weapons inside before I talk to Samantha.
Got a 5 now.
Sure, they're probably hiding all her drugs.
You guys live here?
Yeah.
Stayed a take the back, which I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna be allowed after today, so I gotta...
423.
Should we talk things?
You and Samantha related?
No.
Friends? Used to
No.
be friends?
No. No, I don't associate with drug addicts.
It's not you, Sammy.
Oh, it is. It is, Sammy.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Get in here.
Oh, you
Mind if I come in? You want to give me a recorded statement of what happened?
I walked back. We started having an argument.
No,
here.
it's just I have to read you my card and everything.
Okay. We started having an argument here. Words are being said.
Here, slow down. Slow down.
He's gotta read you something.
Sorry.
Take a breath.
Oh, you're not reading my Miranda rights because then I'm getting arrested.
I have to read you my card here.
Which is your Miranda rights.
It's not. This side is my Miranda.
Oh.
When we do a statement, like a recorded statement, it has to be like official. My name is this. Your name is this. We're at this place.
Listen, I don't trust you. I'm not trying to get arrested here when I'm not the one who started this.
You want to press charges?
I do. I mean, she walked back to
Hold on.
our tent.
Fine. Time is 12:59 on February 19th, 2023. The statements in reference to case number 2302-011776. The location of this interview, do you know the address? Okay.
Punta Gorda, Florida, 33955.
Thank you. I am Deputy Skolnick with Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. The person being interviewed, state your full name, your date of birth. Are you currently residing here?
Yes.
What's a good phone number for you? Okay. Are you under the influence of drugs and or alcohol?
No, sir.
Do you know the meaning of perjury?
Yes.
Perjury can be committed by telling lies or omitting information while under oath. Perjury is a crime in the state of Florida. You understand that?
Yes.
Prior to
You need
taking-
my signature again?
No,
The officer.
Prior to taking this sworn statement, I'm going to place you under oath. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and tell me what
We
happened.
started having an argument here. I walked away out to my tent. She started screaming, follow me out to the tent because I walked away. She comes out to my tent, starts trying to fight, come into the tent. My fiance tries stopping her, saying, no, go in the house. You're not touching her. She flies past him and starts attacking me. Cracks me in the face with a glass Pyrex bowl, which I can go grab here. It was my cat bowl that was in there. Starts grabbing his shit, hit me with it. He finally got her to let go of me. I started to go away. She grabbed me again, started coming after me again.
What was the argument about?
Just her. Having a I mean, I'm a too. I grant it. You know, most girls are, but like.
And what happened the rest of the day? How'd your morning start?
Just, she's already had an attitude this morning because I made a comment about leaving stuff in the fridge for my mother-in-law who's a diabetic. She's been leaving chocolate milk in there and sugary stuff that my mother-in-law can get into. So I made her a comment this morning about it, and she says that I didn't need to be running my mouth and coming at her sideways. So again, I walked out of the house, left it alone. Come back from church, and she's like, "Are you done being a yet?" And that's when I started saying, like, "You really need to stop running your mouth. Like, get the over it. Like, no, I'm not going to stop being to you, especially making comments like that." Walked away to my tent, and that's when that happened.
Alright. And then in the tent, what specifically happened? Like, step by step.
She pushed through him, come at me, she grabbed me, cracked me in the face with the dog pole, put me in a headlock, so I grabbed her to push her off of me. Ended up wrestling on the ground trying to get away, and finally he got her to let go, where she come running, talking to him inside. After my face is already gashed and he was on the phone with you guys.
Alright.
Because once he called you guys, she took off.
And besides boyfriend?
Fiance.
Fiance? Besides your fiance? Anybody
Nobody
else?
saw anything. He was the only witness.
Okay. At this time, you want to press charges, right?
I do.
Let's see here.
Because now I lose my place to stay and everything.
Why is that?
Oh, because we're getting thrown out.
Is it because,
This altercation, yes.
yeah. Do they feel like you started this, or?
Oh, yes, of course. I guarantee they do.
Is there anything you wish to add, change, or delete from what you just told me? Have we discussed anything off tape that we have not discussed on tape?
Am I getting charges pressed against me?
No.
Am I going to jail?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No. This concludes the statement. The time is 13:03. Mind if I get a statement from you?
Sorry, on the record line, man.
I need it from you. I need to swear you in.
They need your statement. Jesus, do it. I know.
You really don't. Same shit, man. Going back and forth all day, I've been hearing fucking yelling between the two of them.
Yeah, let me, I'll read you this card. Just like I told you.
You just have to be sworn in, James. Just come on.
Here, come over. It's just rough, huh?
Yeah, I'm at the point where I want to start on people, and that's not good, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have enough charges.
I got you.
Trust on that. I'll do something, I'm gonna go to prison.
How long you been staying out here with me?
Couple months now. I mean, we got here before the year. Like, right before the New Year, so somewhere in, like, December.
I got you.
Staying pretty much out back in the tent. We sleep inside sometimes on the chair when it's cold. That's about it. But that's, like, very rare. Only when it drops, like, 50 or below.
Right. I got you. That's tough, man. It's tough. I like, just like, here, I'm gonna read you this card. You're just gonna tell me what you saw, okay? Time is 13:05 p.m. The statement is in reference to case number 2302-011776. The location of this interview, do you know the address here? Yeah, it's in Punta Gorda, Florida. I think the zip code was 33955. I'm Deputy Skolnick with Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. The person being interviewed, just state your full name for me. And then your date of birth, please. What's that? And then you just currently stay here.
Yeah, probably just lost that, so.
I'll try to talk to Richard.
Yeah,
Alright,
Richard ain't gonna fucking listen. He's actually talking to me, but he won't.
Yeah. Are you under the influence of drugs and or alcohol?
No, I wish. Goddamn.
Do you know the meaning of perjury?
Yeah.
Alright. Perjury can be committed by telling lies or omitting information while under oath. Perjury is a crime of state or flag. You understand that?
Yeah.
Prior to taking the sworn stand, I'm going to place you under oath. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the statement you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, just go ahead and tell me what you saw, man.
Basically the same thing. I've been back in the tent most of today. Just because, we've been arguing. It's just been going off this morning. I've been trying to fucking de-escalate it as best I can to just get her to calm down. And just stay inside, whatever. Let's just do our own shit, until everybody's calm again. Well, that wasn't happening. Like I said, she went to church and shit, came back, started talking more. And two started going at it. When I see her coming back, I'm thinking everything's good. Well, I start to hear her blocking up, talking shit. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. So she goes in the tent and she tries to go in the tent. I've told her a few times to just go to the side. Wasn't trying to deal with this. I don't like cops. I'm sorry for your profession. I just don't. I just didn't want to deal with any of this morning. She charges on people. I don't like having animosity. It just causes issues. Okay? She comes in. They start fighting. I was like, yo, it's whatever. Get your couple hits in. Everybody calm down. Go their separate ways. So all the basically until she started trying to pick up everything. The water ball, like the $300 barn. I mean, literally anything she could get her hands on. So now at this point, I'm just trying to rip shit off her hands. So she stops.
When you say she, they're talking about Samantha.
Sam, yes. Trying to take the ball and stuff out of her hands. Now she's destroying mine. Like, she ain't even destroying her shit. That's her shit. My shit ain't getting fucked. Like, I got cat litter everywhere, water everywhere. Okay? Why isn't trying to grab the around me? If I was a hole crack trying to fight. Got the scar, and at that point, that's when I was like, yo, you guys won't up. I'm telling you to go back in the foot. You guys won't listen. I'm calling the cops, and that's when she dips off. And mostly, I just wanted to get her checked out. To be completely honest, I don't really want nobody to press charges. I know she's going to because she's hurt and pissed off, but it's just going to cause more animosity here, and I know that. But yeah, it's basically what happened. They fought, and then as soon as started getting thrown up to get hit, that's when I just, that escalates. It goes from a fight to now you're just trying to hurt somebody.
Who first?
Sam hit her first. She pushed through.
And that was after she pushed her way through you?
Yes. Because I was trying to just stay there, but, me being a guy, her being a female, I don't just want to her ass out the fucking tent, and all of a sudden she's screaming, oh my god, I hit her. I'm trying to deal with that charge, so I tried to put my arm on her. She hit real quick, and as soon as she did, she just started swinging.
Right. Yeah.
If I were a woman, I would.
Yeah. It's pretty much what happened. Or what she told me.
I said, I don't want nobody to go to jail today. I just wanted her to get looked at for medical. I want everybody to come. Everybody's talking shit. Angry. Goddamn.
You talked to her on not pressing charges? Because I'm not saying, obviously she got hit first. And now she has a gash that's going to leave a scar. It seems to me like she was talking all morning, maybe it just fired up to the point. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. But I feel like she's been gassing her up all day. This was coming. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not right.
Yeah.
And she shouldn't have come. She shouldn't have gone into your tent. But
until she because I even know we're in the tent, I still know that we have lost technically because that is our domain.
Yeah.
So.
No, I got you.
Now they do know because I've looked up super chat.
Okay. Just for the record, your relationship with
I'm fiance.
Alright. And how long you guys been together?
A little over a year. We got together in November 13, and year last year, so like a year and 2 months, 3 months.
Alright. Is there anything you wish to add, change, or delete from what you just told me?
No.
Are you injured at all? I know you have blood all over.
No, there's ain't injured for sure, dude. I was just trying to put my hands between them without
Yeah. How much did you guys clean up in that tent?
I didn't clean up anything.
It's still. You mind if I just take pictures of where that bong is? Or does it? I'm sure it has blood on it.
Well, I threw the fucking thing in there, and I put the water bowl over there. But yeah, I can show you everything else.
I appreciate it.
Now, what do body cams like this show you? That it's an unpredictable world, right? And sometimes in that world, you're going to need a lawyer. but finding the right legal help is so important. And let me take a minute then to thank Attorney Tom and Associates for sponsoring this body cam. You see, whether you were injured in a car wreck or refinery explosion, or the victim of securities fraud, or received a notification that your information was included in a data breach, developed an illness as a result of a bad drug or toxic exposure, and there are so many other situations, Attorney Tom can help. You see, what Tom and his team do so well is they not only have the legal knowledge, of course, but they have genuine empathy for their clients, and having someone you can trust is invaluable. And by the way, every call is free. It's private. You'll be speaking with a member of his team straight away. You won't pay a dime until you win, which just shows their commitment to your success. And they have an impressive track record in tough cases. And look, if your case is not the best fit for Attorney Tom and his team, don't worry, because they still may be able to recommend you a lawyer because they have a national network of attorneys they can refer you to. With Attorney Tom and his team, you're not just hiring a lawyer. You're getting powerful allies who are committed to justice and your well-being. So if you've suffered an injury and you need legal support, click the attorneytom.com/bodycam link pinned in the comments for a free consultation, or dial 855-TOM-WINS.
That's why my blood's all on his shirt, because she kept trying to attack me, so he had to literally have me behind him like this. Like he had to literally protect me from her. That's why all my blood's on the back of his shirt. So I was leaning up against it.
You gonna go get that stitched up?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Cat litter. Literally covered in dirty cat
So it
litter.
actually took place inside the tent?
Yeah, do you want to go back there?
We may. We're gonna take a picture of
Yeah,
the
she
scene.
tried to crack me with the $300 bong that I have. It's like, it's completely just glass. And it stands about a foot, a little over a foot and 9 inches.
So it was in there when she grabbed it?
Yeah, he had to grab it from her because it was a $320 bong she's trying to crack across my face.
Oh, so she didn't walk out of the house with it
No, she tried to hit me with it.
because it was in the tent. And
Yeah.
she grabbed it while in the tent.
Yeah, he had to grab it away from her. Yeah, she already cracked me with it. Because he grabbed the bowl away from her. First, she grabbed it's multicolored, it's brown, blue, and white. It's our cat's water bowls. We have 2 of them because we have kittens. And I had 2 water bowls. I had one that's like a glass, regular, just Pyrex bowl, and then the glass one, which is huge and thick. Kind of like you would use for Thanksgiving dinner. It's one of those thick ones. She cracked me with that. She first tried to grab the blue and brown one. He grabbed that one from her. Then she grabbed the glass Pyrex, got me with that one, and then tried grabbing the bong and cracking me with that next, but he grabbed the bong away from her. Started destroying all his, because she said, oh, well, she didn't know which was which.
And does she live inside here?
Yes.
So this is her permanent residence?
No, she actually just got here like maybe 2.5 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Did you know her before this?
Kind of, but not really. About 2 years ago, I started dealing with really not good people. Ended up getting put into CSU, and that's where I met her there. She was pregnant and everything in there. I went there because I was dealing with a very, very abusive ex-husband. And I went there to get some help to get away, and that's where I met her.
So would you consider her a friend?
She ended up...
Up until today?
No. She was involved with a bunch of meth heads that were associating with my ex-husband, because my ex-husband, he was all messed up on drugs since the abuse. She
Who's he?
ended up...
What's his name?
He's not from here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's from Connecticut.
Okay.
And ended up finding out that he had slept with her. Yes.
This one?
Yes. On an escort type of call. So, of course, ended up going to the house, finding her there. Yeah. So, I've left it alone, let bygones be bygones. That's my ex, he's a piece of I hadn't seen her, talked to her, heard anything about her up until she started sleeping with his stepbrother. And,
Here.
yes. Supposedly they've known her for years in her rehab and in and out of drugs not good company. I'm sorry. Like, I understand people change, I get that,
Yeah.
but you're not in this town. I've yet to see many reformed addicts in this town that don't jump back to being on drugs. I associate with none of them.
Good for you.
I have no friends. That is my best friend. That is who I talk to. That is who I hang out with. I literally associate with nobody because everybody is either something or just playing, and I just don't. I've watched way too many people going to school with, that I grew up with, that were some of my best friends, including my sister, died from drugs 6 years ago. She got mixed in with Bo Cleveland. That should tell you enough right there. Hence why she died. Yeah, I lost her to drug addicts, and I just don't. I'm hoping that still sitting in prison, because if he ever gets out, I'm sorry, I might be joining him there. Because he's the reason my sister died. He made some hot shot for some guy, and my sister ended up getting fucking OD'd her. Completely killed her.
How old is she?
She didn't even make it to her 30th birthday. She was 29.
Right here in Ponte Gorda?
Yes. It was on November. It was November 25th of 2016. And he was Ashley Armstrong. She ended up having to call her own ambulance and everything because she was hanging out with Bo and a couple of their friends that night. She ended up getting a hot shot and nobody wanted to take her to the hospital. She ended up calling her own ambulance. And because it had meth mixed in with fet, when they Narcaned her, it completely flatlined her. Yeah, because you can't Narcan someone who has meth in their system and sends them into straight cardiac arrest. Because it rips all opiates out of their body, so it leaves them only with the methamphetamine, which speeds up their body, increasing their heart rate, causing cardiac arrest. My mom's a nurse. Sorry. She was an RN for about 25 years, so you learn a few things in a hospital.
Right.
And the stupidity of people.
Yeah. Where's mom now?
In Lakeland. Yeah, she lives in Lakeland now with my stepdad, and her and him just got a divorce, in fact, so she's kind of dealing with her own life.
Not in any kind of pain?
No, my brother's like 6'4".
I mean, plus your adrenaline's rushing right now, too.
Yeah, this is from me getting hit by a truck walking across the road. And I jumped up after being hit by said truck and yelled at the woman, telling her that if she was tall enough to see her at the steering wheel and didn't have her phone in her hand, then she could have seen me and wouldn't have hit me. I have a stupid, very high pain tolerance because of my brother. He used to literally beat the shit out of me as a kid. I was thrown into walls, glass doors, everything growing up. Yeah, that's why I left home at 16. I got emancipated. Because I used to get shit beat out of me by my brother. He was on Vicodins and everything growing up. He was abusive. So yeah, my pain tolerance learned how to.
You're making a
Trouble. She's the one who did it. I don't understand how we get trespassed and kicked off the property.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
So in Florida.
I know, there's laws.
And
I know, it's how my sister was able to break in my window and come into my house.
Anybody that owns property or is a business owner, supervisor, manager, whatever, if they don't want someone there, they simply have to request a trespass. It's that simple.
Well, they haven't done it to the other meth heads that come to this house. And there's actual... We were being messed with for a while by his sister, son, because she's got half ownership of this house. And the son was coming here all messed up on drugs. Do you know if you marry a palm tree, it will grant you longevity?
That's what he told us, yeah. That was interesting.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Yes, yes. If you marry a palm tree, it grants you longevity.
I was like, did those words just come out your mouth?
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
And these are the type of people that have been coming here and everything, so. But none of them get trespassed.
for.
All right, Jess. I'm gonna have some paperwork. Oh, yeah, let me take some pictures of you. Wait, turn around for me.
All the blood in my hair.
So, I'm gonna go in there and talk to her. If you're still wanting to press charges, she's probably gonna go to jail. I would think about it though.
I wouldn't think about it.
And here, let me talk to you real quick. And this is, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you here. All right. If today, this morning, you went at her because of the milk and all that stuff,
Oh no, I
and you were
didn't.
just constantly just,
No.
you know, if this is just something that you guys were bickering about and it just got out of control, I get it. Here, come here. All right, but you're about to send somebody to jail, you know,
Oh,
because of something that you possibly caused.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, when I talked to Richard, he said that he bought all this stuff in the fridge.
Yes, that's actually what she told me this morning, which was fine. That's not what the altercation was about this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This started when her...
Mm-hmm. So,
I made a comment. I worry about my mother-in-law.
no, I get it. I would too. I just wanted you to keep that in mind, okay?
People do it to me all the time, so I can't get a couple people do it. But I do those. You can't live in a case of black hole.
Sidebar for a phone call.
I'm allowed to say that.
I'm sorry?
He said, yeah, she's got one leg. She's been a coma most of her life, and that's my mom. Keep my phone.
We came back here because we have nothing else, but she's to do very cruel things to him that she doesn't remember because, you know, she's got dementia.
Come on. Turn back to me almost again. Yeah. Even more almost than I think we already had. You know, so I got very broken down.
Yeah, we've been made to live out in the tent in the backyard for no reason. I mean, legit, we're not allowed in the house. They won't let us have that room. When we first moved in here, we were told we were going to have that second room, that we could move into that room. We've been here, 2 months now? And nothing. I mean, we're not allowed in the house. They lock the doors. We can't even wake up in the morning and use the restroom. If I told you how many times I've shit myself, because they keep the door locked. But we live here. But she's been here 2.5 weeks, and because she bathes her and caters to them and does whatever they ask, she's a god. But I did the same thing. I used to sit there and wash my mother-in-law's hair every day. I cooked them dinner every day. I literally cleaned their house every day, do the dishes, but we weren't.
I need to go get you fucking stitches.
Why, so I can be ugly now? I'm good.
Well, if you get stitches, it'll be less of a scar. You should know that, because I've had stitches.
Yeah, well, she said she wanted to make me ugly, now she did. Turn around, I'll make you look like me and be ugly too. I have self-esteem issues as it is. You guys don't have waters in your truck, do you?
I don't. Actually, I don't even know if he has any left. We stepped out with 4 guys that were riding ATVs and
Probably drunk as shit.
huh?
Were they drunk as
Oh, they were not an issue at all. They
actually,
they
that's-
were on
Oh, that's
regular property. It wasn't private property. The caller
good.
just doesn't like. Some people don't like seeing other people have fun.
good.
These guys, there was nothing wrong with them, but they were parched and drenched in sweat. So
Yeah.
he had a few bottles, huh?
You've been outside over there.
Yeah. So he had a few bottles in his car, but and they weren't even cold.
Yeah.
I've done that. If I can take a little gas, we can run for it all day at a time and get back hungry, thirsty.
Right. Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Start her Marcy's one.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
The vine form and all that.
They're not related, so do you want to be informed if she gets out of jail?
No, I don't. I'm gonna be here anyways. I'm probably gonna trespass. So.
You know what? Just in case. I mean, it's not domestic.
Okay.
It's like 50-50. Sometimes the jail wants it, sometimes they don't.
I mean, it's not domestic.
Right.
I wouldn't do it. I just wanted to ask you. Only because it's not
Just
domestic.
she doesn't want to be informed, so yeah, just do the Marcy's.
The Marcy's off. The packet.
Car.
What's that?
Where's your car?
Right away.
Thank you for letting me get dressed.
I know what you're going for. Here, empty out your pockets for me. I don't have to have a female search or anything.
Babe, I'm getting in the cop car right now. I got inside with Jessica and your dad. Just call your dad. Call your dad.
Sammy, I need you to write down your name. Quick. Write down your name and I guess that's all I need is their name, right? Your best number?
Just throw your date of birth in there, just in case.
Anything else?
I think that's good.
You want to phone them? I'm not gonna have them.
Yeah.
They're calling, but
Here,
I
just
want to
leave
call your phone. Oh, sorry.
Doing what?
Gene and then try to call them again.
Nothing on you? Alright. I have to tell everybody, if they find something, it's an extra charge at the jail. So I don't think.
Just my wallet, please. I mean, you've seen me at my worst.
Really hard. I can't say that right now because I'm working, but
I was getting ready and she just went. Yeah, Shane's not. She kind of pissed me off with that.
what did she say about you?
She was saying that Shane just died 2 weeks ago and I'm hopping on somebody else's dick. Shane died in December and I haven't even seen him in over a year. I haven't even got really to think about the fact that he's dead. So.
Yeah, like I said, I had no idea. I like to keep, track of people.
I was in rehab when I found out. In West Palm.
Yeah.
That's why I came back.
How'd he die?
Apparently he was.
I'm sorry.
What can I do with this? Okay. You want a letter and get another?
Yeah, I'm about to write you a ticket now. Here.
Who the fuck puts cat litter on somebody?
She's weird.
I'm too short.
Hold on. You gotta jump. You gotta jump. No? Here.
You couldn't cuff me once I was in the car.
Okay.
Hang on. Just push me.
Okay. My bad. Yeah, I'm like,
California closer for 94, 14 traffic stop on the
Can you run the RO for me, please? Give me a second, counsel.
Copy. Healthy time.
310.
Negative on the horn. Send to with their valley.
Telephone.
Central 420, copy, contact start.
7 you can run the horn.
Am I allowed to get out? Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, I said, am I allowed to, like, stand out of the car?
I can't hear you.
I just said, can I stand outside the car or the door open?
You want the door open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, just hang out here.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I run, you're just gonna come back and get me.
I mean, it's all closed. I get it. Hey, just good luck with everything, alright?
I don't know how this works.
You're gonna come in here, they're gonna process you in, and then they'll give you a chance to call either bail bondsman or just whoever wants to bail you out, right? Because of the hole, it's gonna be a felony. I'm gonna talk to my supervisor. Yeah. But let me, I'll talk to my supervisor about it, okay?
Is it working?
Battery. Oh, Cody's coming too. Is it? On one. Maybe drugs, depending on what she has in the car. He's working again? He's working traffic. It's another thing.
Alright. Anything illegal on you? Drugs or weapons? Alright, let's step it off. You got any shoes or anything?